Happy Tuesday. A lot of folks are just now headed back to work and school after that big snowstorm we saw at the end of last week. Now, there are still quite a few places across central Arkansas that are still snow and ice covered, especially some of those neighborhoods that weren't able to be treated by the city or county, or locations that are under the snow shaded trees. So as we continue through the work week, we'll have more opportunity for thawing out, even with these pesky cold fronts that keep trying to make that process a little longer. In fact, we got a cold front moving through this evening, Tuesday, that'll push us back into the lower and middle 40s for your Wednesday. But we're still getting above freezing, so that'll help us melt a little more. It's towards the end of the week that we're really going to see the most significant improving, likely starting to get things back to normal. Highs on Thursday into Friday, tracking middle to upper 50s. Now, in fact, on Friday, a few places could even make a run at 60 degrees, which is really going to help us get rid of the last of that snow and ice just in time for our next Arctic blast. So let's walk through what happens through the weekend that's going to provide that Arctic blast. This is Friday morning, and I do want to say this is one of those long range models, so this is not exactly how radar is going to look. This just gives us an idea of the trends that we'll be tracking through the coming days. So through your Friday morning and afternoon, things mainly quiet. We're going to see an increase in clouds and even some rain chances starting to move in Friday evening as an upper level disturbance moves through. Now, that disturbance is moving in ahead of a much stronger system that's bringing the cold front. That cold front is what's bringing that Arctic blast. So by Saturday morning, that front starting to move into the state. By this point, where we're checking in on Wake Up Central Saturday, likely seeing that front actually moving through the state, looking to move southeast of the state right now. By Saturday evening, we'll start to feel that cold air almost immediately across northern portions of the state. The rest of the state further south looking to feel those impacts by Sunday morning. And you see that with those morning lows starting out Sunday, lasting through all of next week into the start of that next weekend. We're waking up in the morning below freezing. Now, Sunday starting out with some lows in the middle to upper 20s. Monday into Tuesday of next week, definitely going to be those standout days where we feel that frigid Arctic cold, looking to see those lows in the teens. Feeling even colder, some places looking to feel like the single digits Monday into Tuesday, even through the rest of the week, feeling like the teens when we wake up in the morning due to that wind and that cold air. So you want to make sure you bundle up. Now, I know there's been a question as to whether or not we're going to get another round of winter weather with this. Right now, the confidence in that is low because we're not going to have a lot of moisture going on. But as we look towards the second half of the week, things could be changing. So make sure you're checking back for forecast updates. We do know, though, as cold as it's going to be through next week, that's going to pose a risk for freezing pipes, especially with those temperatures in the teens and even some places looking to see some upper single digits. So if you haven't already, make sure you're covering those pipes and insulating those exposed pipes. Keep those faucets to a drip starting as early as Saturday evening. You're likely going to need that for the days ahead.